Keith, I think you have no, it was one more question for Teofimo. Keith, please go ahead.
Teofimo, did you happen to see the Zepeda-Baranchyk fight on Saturday night? And if so, what did you think of how crazy it was?
Oh, man, yes, I did. And definitely fight of the year. Definitely could be easily KO of the year. And that's all on ESPN and with Top Rank. That's what we bring to the table every time. So, it was definitely one to watch, but also scary. Baranchyk, who I actually had as my sparring partner in my last camp against Richard Comey, so I know him personally. Definitely was tough to watch to see him not respond for several minutes. And I think that's where, I think that people need to understand that this is not just about, two guys going in there trying to beat each other up and for you guys, but also let you guys know that we do risk our lives each time we're in that square circle. But thankfully he's okay. And on top of that, the fact that, it was just a great fight overall. 8 knockdowns, I believe, before that knockout. And it was just, what a night. Definitely a main event fight worth watching for sure.
Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Keith. And Gail, please, you're unmuted. So Gail, please go ahead when ready.
Thank you very much, Evan. Good morning, Teofimo. You are extremely confident. All boxers have some, but you've got a double dose of confidence, and you seem to take a lot of heat for it. Why do you think that is? And Bob, I'd love you to answer the same question.
Shall I let Bob, would you like to go first?
I'll go. Look, you have to have a historical perspective. A guy who was loved by some coming up, but hated by most, is probably the most well-known boxer of all time, and that was Muhammad Ali. When Ali was still Cassius Clay, he would predict the round that he would knock his opponent out. He was very brash, and he became popular because of that and because of his performance. But Ali was derided by a lot of people early on. They called him Gaseous Clay because he talked so much. Well, Teofimo is cut from the same cloth. Ali backed up his talk just the way Teofimo did. But when a young man, a young athlete, is so loquacious, a lot of people tend to resent it. And that's really the fallback that is happening with Teofimo. Most people love that talk. It's interesting. It's inspiring. But some people resent it. But it ultimately doesn't matter. It's how he performs in the ring, right, Teofimo?
Absolutely. And the fact that we're able to, thank you for explaining that, Bob. Definitely could explain that better than I can. Just the fact that it's, I think where it comes to also is the fact that no matter what's going on outside of the sport, no matter what's going on with the people and the fans, there's only two people that can determine the outcome: myself and the person I'm fighting. And that's where my confidence leads to, where I'm just who I am, because I have, at that particular moment, I'm at home because I get to do what I can do. And can't nobody tell me anything. I'm very outspoken about it because I believe in my abilities. And not only that, I'm the one that's going to dictate that fight and put it out there on the line. So if you guys don't like the way I am, then this is just who I am. This is just the person I am. But this is when it comes to inside the sport, and I've learned to separate the both, and but I'm very thankful for the fact that I do have this confidence. I think that there's no such thing as overly confident. Honestly, you are what you say you are. If you believe you're the best, you know, you got to show it out there and do it every time. And then that's what I'm willing to do. I'm going to do each and every time.
Thank you very much, Gail. And now we move all the way to the takeover, I guess, has gone all the way to South America, Argentina. Osvaldo Principe. I think I probably butchered that name, but Osvaldo, when you're ready, please go ahead. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good morning for all, and thank you for the possibility to make this answer. For Teofimo Lopez in Spanish. Teófimo, esta va a ser una pelea sin público. Usted es un boxeador sanguíneo que creo que muchas veces lo alimenta no solo la ovación del público, sino también el rechazo. ¿Cree que la falta de público puede pesar en la concentración de ambos? Y ante la falta de público, ¿quién cree que se va a beneficiar o perjudicar? ¿Su sangre caliente o la frialdad de Lomachenko?
This will be a fight that will have not many fans in attendance, and you, Teofimo, are a fighter that feeds off that energy from the fans. Who do you think will be most advantageous to have no fans, Teofimo or Lomachenko?
Ninguna. La cosa es que con Vasiliy Lomachenko siempre peleó con mucha gente en la arena y yo también. So, para mí me siento que con esta pelea sí vamos a tener 250 personas ahora, pero me siento que con esta pelea yo sé que van a ser un poco diferente, claro, porque ahora nosotros podemos no solo escuchar los puños más, pero la cosa es que escuchar la gente, los comentarios y cosas así. So van a ser una pelea diferente, claro que sí. Y con esta pandemia, esas cosas que... Pero nosotros estamos tratando a hacer la pelea para todos los fans y gracias a Dios que ahora estamos cerca. Estamos como 12 días de esta pelea y gracias a Dios que nosotros tenemos esta oportunidad de tener esta pelea, esta gran pelea en 2020. Para mí me siento que yo voy a ganar esta pelea y me siento muy contento con eso.
I don't think that the advantage is for any of us. Like Lomachenko is used to fighting with a lot of people, as myself. I'm always used to fighting with a lot of people, but I don't think it will be an advantage for any of us. Right now, we're gonna have like 250 fans in attendance. So yeah, it's gonna be a great fight, and we're gonna get the reaction from those 250 people that are gonna be in attendance now. So you know, I think it's gonna be a little bit better to get the reaction from those people, and you know, it's gonna be a great fight.
Thank you very much. And just Sean Zattel, I see you have a Yankee poster in your background. As a Mets fan, for the next Zoom call, take it down. Otherwise, you're banned from ever asking a question again. Next we go to Cynthia Conte. Cynthia, please go ahead.
Good morning, guys. Good morning, Teofimo. You know, I think it was 2017, I interviewed you for the very first time. Your dad came up to me and said, can you interview my son? I think maybe you fought on the undercard of Lomachenko versus Rigondeaux. And I remember I kept asking, how do you say your name? How do you say your name? But I remember your dad kept saying, he's going to take over the world. He's going to be the next world champion. And you told me during my Ring TV interview, you said, I'm going to headline MSG one day, and one day I'm going to fight Vasiliy Lomachenko. October 17th, this is your time. You made it happen. You manifested it. This is one of the biggest fights of your life. Talk about that. Talk about you going into this big fight.
You know, a lot of it comes with knowledge, you know, just reading books like The Secret, The Power of Now, Law of Attraction, those type of books. Those are my type of books that I like to read a lot. It's just you attract what you bring out in verbally, you know. And the thing is that, you know, it's crazy, you know, the fact that it was just talk back then, and maybe people didn't really want to listen to it, but now it's here. You know, obviously you got to put the work in, and you got to earn your stripes, and I'm still earning my stripes. I'm very thankful though for this opportunity, the fact that you know, just being here and doing what I do, and in such a short period of time, but that's all thanks to Bob Arum and Top Rank and ESPN. You know, that's all for them and that platform that we're able to be on. You know, and I'm very thankful for that. You know, just to have these opportunities and being able to, whether make it on Sports Center Top 10 or any of those things, it definitely puts your name out there. So, you know, just to be able to fight in a couple days, 10 days, 12 days against Lomachenko, I'm very excited about it.
Thank you, Cynthia. And we got a question in Spanish here from Fernando Ribas. Fernando, please unmute and ask your question when you can.
Yeah, thanks. Spanish questions, please. Teofimo, sé que ustedes los peleadores se concentran en la pelea que tienen de frente, pero te quisiera hacer una pregunta sobre tal vez una futura pelea con el peleador puertorriqueño.
¿Quién?
Sí, enseguida te digo. Con el peleador puertorriqueño que está en fila en ese peso. Si alguien, Gali, si me puedes ayudar, que se me ha escapado el nombre ahora mismo.
Félix Verdejo.
Félix Verdejo. Sí, claro. Luego de una pelea como la que tienes de frente, ¿es considerable Félix para un futuro? ¿Cómo lo ves?
The question is, we know that fighters don't like to look ahead of the fight they have in front of them, but thinking a little bit about the future, if you beat Lomachenko on October 17, would you consider defending your titles against Puerto Rican fighter Félix Verdejo?
Cuando yo gana mi pelea contra Lomachenko, discúlpame, pero me siento que esa pelea contra Verdejo, con esta pelea que viene ahora contra Lomachenko, ganando esta pelea, yo me siento que yo necesito gente más grande. Yo sé que Verdejo está peleando, ganando las peleas y todo, pero si él es un campeón y cosas así, podemos tener una pelea así en el futuro. Pero eso es solo de Bob Arum y de ESPN y contra él, si ellos quieren esa pelea. Yo sé que después de esta pelea, yo sé que mucha gente van a querer una pelea contra Teofimo porque eso es dinero para ellos. Pero en estos momentos yo solo estoy enfincado en mi pelea el 17 de octubre contra Vasiliy Lomachenko.
After I beat Vasiliy Lomachenko on October 17, I think that I want to look ahead to bigger names and bigger fights. I'm sorry, but I don't think that Verdejo is one of those big names right now. I think that maybe if he becomes champion or something like that, then I will think that it will make sense to fight him. And I know a lot of people, after I beat Lomachenko, a lot of people are gonna come looking for a fight with me because that's gonna mean that they're gonna make a lot of money. So, you know, that's up to Top Rank and ESPN if they want to make that fight. But if it's up to me, I think I'm looking for bigger names.
Thank you very much, Fernando. Before we get to the next,
let's just make it happen. Me and Jose Ramirez after this, you know, I put both of them. I have Josh Taylor in the morning, and then I have Jose Ramirez at night. You know.
Teofimo got it. We have a meeting with Bob later to discuss a Royal Rumble style with you, Josh Taylor, and Jose Ramirez, last man standing. Good idea, Teofimo. And now he's running the promotional company. See, this guy can do everything, folks. Quick, we got Cameron Wolf. You're next, but Cameron, before you go, only a couple more questions, guys. Teofimo's got to get out of here. Otherwise,
I got sparring to do.
Exactly. He got sparring today, so got to get out of here. Only a couple more questions, so I apologize in advance to anybody who did not get to ask a question today. There was a ton of them. Cameron Wolf, please go ahead when ready.
Yeah, this is for Tio and Bob, both of you guys. Just kind of piggybacking off what Tio just said about what's next. Say you beat Lomo. What do you think that means for you in this division and then as boxing as a whole?
Who do you want to go first?
Bob, you can go ahead, go first if you want. Thank you.
Well, Teofimo will have to decide whether he wants to stay at 135 or go up to 140. He's quite right that 140, the big fight that we're scheduling, will be Josh Taylor against Jose Ramirez. I know Teofimo would love to fight the winner. Also, at 135, there's some interesting fighters out there. There's Ryan Garcia, who fights under the Golden Boy banner. There's Devin Haney, who's with the Zone, but would probably be available. And there are a lot of other guys. Verdeo, I know what Teofimo is saying, but Verdeo, since his under new trainer, is looking absolutely great now, and he's a potential opponent. So it's all good. And I know Teofimo is looking at it when he wins this fight, but even if he doesn't win the fight, he's still a major, major draw, and he can fight any of those guys.
I look forward to what the future holds, the near future and everything. And, one fight at a time, that's how I look at everything. We see what happens come October 17th. I'm very confident in myself, and the thing is, if any of those fights, it'll be a great potential. I mean, great potential big fight. I don't think no fight will be bigger than this one come October 17th against myself and Lomachenko at the moment. Yes, you have Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez coming 2021 sometime that year. It's just a lot of great fights right around here in the 135 division and in the 140 division that I could pick off of. So, I have a bright future ahead of me, and I look forward to facing these guys, just to show that I am king.
And now we go over to Carlos Narvaez. Carlos, please go ahead.
Hey, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. I'm gonna make this question in Spanish, Teofimo. I want you practice the Spanish a little bit. So, Teofimo, ¿qué te hace pensar que puedes derrotar el 17 de octubre a un boxeador que ha sido tan dominante durante los pasados años y que no solamente ha sido dominante en el boxeo profesional, sino a nivel olímpico?
Teofimo, what makes you think that you're going to beat on October 17th a great fighter who has dominated couple divisions, couple fighters, and not only in the pros but also in the amateur rankings?
Me siento que es porque yo soy Teofimo y me siento que yo soy siempre, I'm very confident. And la cosa es que yo estoy más joven, más rápido, tengo mucho poder también. Y la cosa es que con esta pelea mucha gente no sabe que yo soy un boxeador también. No solo un boxeador que sí sabe pelear en frente y sabe pegar duro, pero no solo eso, pero yo estoy muy inteligente cuando yo estoy en ese ring y gracias a Dios que yo tengo esta oportunidad de pelear contra Lomachenko, porque mucha gente y ESPN también, ellos están hablando que él es el mejor de los mejores y yo sé que después de esta pelea, yo sé que yo quiero escuchar que la gente van a hablar de Teofimo después.
I know that I'm gonna beat Lomachenko because I have confidence in myself. I'm a young fighter. I have the speed, I have the power, I have the boxing skills, And many people don't know it, but I'm also a great boxer. I'm not only a power puncher, as people seems to think that I'm only that. I'm also very smart in the ring, and people will see that on October 17th.
Thank you very much for that, Carlos. Before we go, Bob, any closing statements as we now are 12 days away from the big fight?
Well, you know, I've been around a long, long time, and I've seen everybody fight, and I've promoted some of the biggest fights, but I'm very, very excited for October 17th for two reasons. These are two quality fighters. You have the contrast of experience in Lomachenko and age, and the youth and vigor of Teofimo. That makes for a very, very exciting kind of battle. And I just want to thank ESPN, because in these terrible times, when so many millions fellow Americans are out of work, it, I think, would have been unseemly to ask people to spend 70 or 80 bucks to see this great fight on pay-per-view. And ESPN went up to the plate and stepped up to the plate and gave us the wherewithal to do this fight. And so people, whatever their economic situation, will be able to watch this fight without any cost. We're going to have a huge, huge audience. It's going to be a real plus for the sport of boxing. Millions of people will be watching this event and will be seeing what boxing is all about, with these two great, great athletes and fighters contesting on October 17th. So I'm very, very happy. I really am. I'm looking forward to this event. And I know boxing fans all over the world are looking forward to watching this event.
You unmute yourself, Evan.
See, again, matchmaker, promoter, and Zoom technician Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo, your final thoughts, please.
Thank you for everyone. Thank you guys. During these times, thank you for everyone that's on this Zoom chat, and for us doing this. What a time to be alive, honestly. For everyone tuning in, October 17th, live on ESPN. As long as you have cable, you're able to watch it for free. And just being able to have that opportunity of a lifetime to see two fathers and two sons going in that ring and facing one another. It's a father and son duo match. One to watch. You have the old lion, or you got the old lion versus the young lion, and it's amazing, just to have this opportunity and being able to fight for winner takes all, just like in the poster, winner takes all. And that's what it comes to come October 17th. One fighter, two go in that ring, one comes out undisputed world champion. Tune in live on ESPN. Thank you to ESPN. Thank you for their platform. Thank you to Top Rank, Bob Arum. And for everyone, thank you. I look forward to what my career holds, and I look forward to October 17th. I'm very excited. I hope everyone stays safe. Please wash your hands, and please wear your mask. And hopefully 2021, we could have some more fans in the arena.
Thank you so much, Teofimo. That was fantastic. Thank you for taking all this time to answer all those questions. Quick housekeeping, everybody. As Teofimo mentioned, ESPN Deportes, 10 o'clock Eastern time on Saturday, October 17th. You also will have fights on ESPN Plus at 7:30 Eastern before the ESPN telecast. Some really interesting fights and fighters who are going to be performing on that undercard as well. And these are for essentially all the belts, but all you need to know is on October 17th, the one, the only, the true undisputed lightweight champion will be crowned. when Lomachenko and Lopez face off in the ring. Thank you, everyone, for joining us on this call. And as a reminder, Vasiliy Lomachenko will have a Zoom call tomorrow, so I'm sure I will be seeing a lot of you then as well. And I'm sure Teofimo Lopez will try and crash that call, and we will see what happens then. Thank you all, and have a great rest of your day.